Hey, what's happening? Welcome back to another insightful YouTube video. I'm talking about something slightly different today. Not exactly related to personal growth, but this is more related to figuring your niche actually. So, if you're a business owner or a podcaster or someone building a new startup or business, um, this could really help. It's also very useful for coaches, and that's one of the reasons I kind of dived deep into this topic. Uh, Today, I'm going to tell you about how to figure out your niche in the next couple of minutes by answering really simple questions, because something that I realized that I used to see and also face a lot as a problem is I could never niche it down to the people I want to sort of service, or the clients I want to service, because I found this topic of niche to be so vague and every expert giving like their own ideas and understandings about it. So this thing, I'm actually doing a training under the Coaching Masters, which is a UK based organization, and the way one of the founders, Lewis, explained the topic of niche was amazing, and therefore I made a couple of notes to share here with you. um, so the first thing you want to ask is, who do you want to help? Like, if you're doing a business or if you're doing coaching or whatever that is, who do you want to help? Is it 20 years olds? Is it 30-year olds? Is it old 60-year-old senior citizens? Are they male, female? Or what is their profession? Are they entrepreneurs or are they mums? Right? You want to answer all these questions to get an understanding about the demographics of who you kind of want to help. Okay, what is the problem that you're solving is the next question. So are you helping them find a deeper purpose? Are you making them do like a physical transformation? Are you a meditation coach? What kind of coach are you, or what kind of business are you running, and how will you solve their problem is the second question. The third one is, what desire will you sort of give, or what is the outcome that you will give to your client or your customer at the end, is something that you want to think about. So let's say I'm leaning towards becoming a transformation and purpose coach. So for me is to give clarity to my client as to what is their life path, where do they want to go, make them feel less overwhelmed, give them a purpose that will allow them to have the freedom they want, whether that's financial, physical, location, whatever, right? So these are desirable outcomes that they have, and answering that question, what outcome do you give at the end, is really important. Okay, now why this is important is because people only come to those kind of coaches or those kind of business owners who know, like, who, when they have the confidence that this person or X person can solve my problem because they're really talking to me, and therefore figuring out this niche is really important for that reason. Okay, when you talk to someone, or let's say you're doing content or something like that, and you're talking or you're making reels or content, it's very important for you to understand that when you know who your niche is and you've gone down right to them, you're addressing to their pain points directly. So let's say you help 20-year-olds figure out their life purpose who currently feel overwhelmed or want to seek money and freedom in life, then you're talking to their problem. So you're even like creating stories the same way. So you're talking about, uh, let's say, you're giving examples of like, you go out with your friends and then when you come home, you again go back to that same circle of thinking, oh, I don't have my life in place and I don't know what to do, and right, you're stuck. So kind of knowing what your niche is will allow you to even create content that sort of serves and fits exactly to this kind of client type that you're talking to, right? uh, and also you'll realize is the more you niche it down and the more clarity there is, you'll attract more kind of people who really fit that, and at the end of the day you always want to work with people whose energy you feel, right, or who relate to you as a person, right? So all of this really comes in handy, and then when you niche down even more, you become the go-to person, right? So these are some other questions that actually you could also ask yourself, is like, who would you love to work with? Like, would you love to work with like 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds? Who would you be able to offer most value to? Let's say I'm in my 20s, maybe I can't offer the same value to a 30-year-old that I can give to a 20-year-old, because I'm closer to the age, so there's more relatability, right? So who would you be able to offer most value to is also very important. And lastly, again, while figuring your niche, at the end of the day, money is very important. So who's that audience type that can actually afford your services or who have the resources to invest in this journey or this program that you're building for them, right? So when you think about it, maybe let's say you have a $1,500 coaching program, maybe like a 16-17-year-old can't afford it who's in college. So then maybe you have to target a higher demographic of people in terms of age, right? So just making these decisions around your niche will come really handy, and it's very important. And I can assure you, like, by niching it down, you'll attract 10x more clients. And this is something that I'm starting to follow, because I've always been super broad in the fear that I'm going to miss out. But actually, that's just a limiting belief that you have, that by being broad you're going to get more people, and if you're not, and if you're niche down, you'll barely have any clients to work with. That's absolutely not true, and I'm starting to see that, and it's unfolding, and therefore I'm again sharing it through this video. So that was a little bit about the niche, how you could figure it out. Also, the big question is asking yourself who you really are. Does this niche fit with your values, your opinions, your emotions, and then sort of bringing a synergy between the two. This was a quick short video on your niche that I guess will really help you in whatever industry or whatever you're doing. And please follow if you haven't. To get more videos like these, click the bell icon so I can always reach out to you and give more information. Till then, Godspeed and trust the process.